The Dro is pretty much the only thing on Fnatic that gives him that X factor that says, okay, if you don't pressure us and mid one gets his start, then we're going to start 5-manning, and that's still a little bit of an issue for NaVi. They want a much more hectic laning phase.
They got him with the net. Heal's going to be there from 3-4-3, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Has to dish out the Grave, but the chase is on. The Treant Protectors are out. They're sniffing blood. Mid-1 creeps his way out the front door here, but there's still an army of creeps behind him. He says, get the hell back, and tries to get them off with the gust, but it's not going to matter. Eventually, General sets his course in, gets him with the last hit, and first blood goes to NaVi. Hurt NaVi a bit, but you're right. I mean, with the way things are shaping up in the top and bottom lane, it looks like a full win for NaVi at this point. Though mid is still going nice for Mushi in the time being. Top lane, though. Yeah, in a bit of trouble. They do connect with the stun. They got the slow, and they got it down. That's going to be Lycan dropping Fnatic now, even thing up 1-1, but they get the responses. They will be able to clean up the Phoenix. DJ goes for the TP and will be able to make it out. Down a bit here. DJ's trying the best to make some strong use out of his Nyx Assassin being the bouncer for this top lane.
I mean, if you look at mid-1's farm right now, by the way, is
we might look at a guy, actually.
Yep, he's got the 6 creep kills. A little bit of a mistake there from NaVi. They do have the mech now finished though on the Shadow Fiend, so they can go for Roche, which I think they want to try to do right now, but he's already here.
Don't do it, please. Mushi's there, but Mushi eats a whole lot of damage, and Mushi gets killed. Don't you dare! Kind of taking a slower pace here as far as pushing for the objectives, but it looks like they're kind of here now.
I totally disagree with them playing split apart right now. I think their lineup does so much damage that they can just take everything.
Okay, they see Mushi, they swap him back. The stun's going to be there, but the Timberjane already gets him across to the other side. And as Mushi makes his way out, he needs another pot shot. General, as he makes his move in, gets quickly bursted down from Fnatic. They're going to fly out the egg from behind. Can they make it back to burst it down? They'll lose Ditya. They will be able to crack the egg, but they've already lost 3. Fnatic open up a hole in Navi's game right here in the mid lane. How are we feeling about some of the item progression here as Mott is showcasing us? That's the Orchid now being done for General's Nature's Prophet. Dendi holding an Ogre Club. Not too sure yet if it's going to be a St. Janash or a BKB. DJ, as we see in the top lane, a little bit of trouble here. Can he make it away? Stun, he's done for sure.
Oh, the creeps!
But the creeps swarm around General, and they are not friendly. They mug him down, and it turns into a 1-for-1.
Yeah, he's going to go out of mana, or he's going to kill it and take a ton of damage. So having 2, I feel, is almost just overkill.
DJ stalking around Ditya here in the bottom lane. Goes for the stun setup here. Can Mushi make it in first down in time? Yes, they can. They'll take the quick assassination here and see if they can get any other stragglers. Arcel flirting around a little too close. Mushi decides to make an advancement in. Dendi's nearby though with Soniko. A swap for the ulti. Not enough for the finish, but they go for the egg, and that's not going to matter. It will be able to go off, but they will crush it down. Mushi gets the help from the Grave. Mid-1 here now. Can he make it away on the back of a TP? Yes, he can. He's good. Back in Fountain will heal up. Fnatic going to be forced to pull away from this one. An ulti from Dendi.
That was almost the 6th play.
Almost the 6th.
If it wasn't Phoenix, anyone else would have been dead, pretty much.
Oh yeah, for sure. But NaVi are here now, and they're looking to go for the +1. They'll take the Phoenix plus the tower here. And going against the Drow, where they have, only taken 2 tier 1s, and this timing looks pretty good. Mushi gonna need another Grave to stay alive at this one, but mid-1 has found his sights. They're gonna go for Soniko. A 2-man stun locks him in place. Soniko trying to run, but eventual Spirit not gonna be so fast. Blink Strike's gonna be there, and they will take her down. NaVi will pull off. They got their... Oh, they didn't get their tier 2. Mushi will take that tier 2. Just don't foresee it getting too much easier for Fnatic. And I'm the one guy at the couch who backed up Fnatic, and now I'm like, I don't even know. Draskell, I'm gonna look like the loser here.
It's tough. It's definitely tough because BKBs are going to be coming out on other heroes too. Like Arcel will eventually get one. DJ going in here.
I mean, here's another scrappy potential pickoff if they can get it for Soniko. Will they do it? Yes, they will. But NaVi want blood in response. Here comes Ditya. Full wolf form. Can't get DJ. DJ's gonna go TP away. Fnatic though. Oh, they are gonna lose their dazzle. They're very good at trying to get these bell outs, but okay, there's a Yule's use, but as he falls back down, NaVi will catch up and they will finish him off. Oh, it goes from bad to worse here. NaVi now are going to get the better end of that scrappy skirmish, and there's mid-1 just doing his best to split the map. He'll pressure this tier 2, but the second he sees someone else come in, he's got to get back on the defensive. But NaVi not phased enough. They'll take this tier 2, and I imagine they could slow it down a bit.
Oh, DJ, that's not where you want to be.
Oh, NaVi though kind of coaxed in for that fight. Draskell in a bit of an awkward spot. They're going to try to swap back and save Arcel, but that's not going to be happening. Fnatic want more. They move in, they'll get 2 supports for it. And as they continue to make chase, I think NaVi have finally found a bit of distance between themselves and Fnatic that will pull off. Roche is going to be up in the near future, and any huge win here could get you, let's see if you're Fnatic, a tower plus a Roche. jump in and jump right back out from Fnatic. Bit of footsie play here, but swap. And now they're going to isolate DJ. Okay, Grave keeps him alive. They committed the Shadow Fiend ultimate for it, and they jump right past those lines and take out the Dazzle fast. They step back for DJ.
He has saved a hero this game. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It has to be close to like 10 times.
They bail out so much and surprisingly get away more often than not. Much more often.
But again, it's Fnatic have a very thorough understanding of what their heroes can do. Like, we can be across the map. Okay, maybe Ohio.
Whoa! And again, he somehow makes it. High ground with the egg.
Oh, it's the chain.
Sneako's trying to run in there, but he runs right past the danger zone. He could be going down, and it looks like potentially they could be taking both supports once again. Rascal, they will. So make it 3 all day. Fnatic again coming up big in the fight. Suddenly Mid-1's in mid lane. And he's going to be taking down the tier 3. Forces General back, goes right back onto the tower. It's the back end of a glyph right here. And believe it or not, Fnatic going to be doing the first series hits of base damage. Mid-1 could be a little bit surrounded, but it looks like he's still got the muscle power to just force General backing away.
He doesn't even care, dude.
You know, Dendy's like not going to buy back, it looks like, so he's going to be happy to do some work on these racks.
This is actually insane. Like, Fnatic are outplaying NaVi so badly in this game. Like, they just see every single opening. Like, okay, we can go on this. We Grave TP, you know, maybe we lose DJ, whatever. It's not a big deal. As long as we're keeping the cores alive. The higher value heroes are always alive when the fight's over. Having, who was the last time they got caught bottom? Was it the Phoenix or something like that got caught? And it's just NaVi are reacting to these things, and they're not getting their 5-man going ever.
I mean, gotta give the credit to Fnatic, just kind of Mid-1 also, you know, pushing these side towers, and whenever NaVi feel like they get an advantage their way, you got someone like the drop pushing on the other lanes, and they got to reset back a bit. And now they're going to swap back. Mid-1 though, happy to stand and fight here under his ally Chakram. So Nico hides within the trees, but Mushi looks to burst him down. Oh, they go right in for Mid-1, but he gets the quick raid. Can they stop him from making it away? No, they can't. He makes it out. He lives again. Diggerod though is going to be able to crack through that egg. Phoenix goes down. 3-4-3, not going to get so lucky either. He gets shot down from Dendy with the help of the raise. Double kill for him. Mushi still the man left behind here. Him and DJ will both try to make it out in tandem. And it looks like NaVi will not make chase. So
no advantage, but the heroes that they killed don't really matter that much.
Yep.
I mean, it's once again just not... And Mushi going. He's going to get that kill. Oh, just the Timber Chain.
Oh, and
good
silenced up. Yeah, forced away. Mushi.
But he's going deep.
Yes, he is.
He does not care.
Come here. Oh, swing and a miss on the chakra. Come here, come here. Oh, General making him work for it.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Benny Hill music. Swing and a miss.
Oh, the Mayan
Duke City got him.
That was nice.
Space created.
Yeah.
Except there's no space to really be made for on Navi, unfortunately. Top lane DJ even still dancing around with Dendy a bit.
Have that much control of the map right now. Like, you can see how freely Fnatic are moving around. They just don't care. Like, whatever. You know, if we're gonna fight, we can get out of any of these engagements.
General comes in right as they make their own jumper. And they won't be able to burst him. They will be able to burst him down. Nice grab by that.
I don't.
It's Navi who are.
And there's no buyback on this Lycan either. They can deal a pretty good amount of damage to the tower. I mean, they're gonna test the waters. They probably don't know that he doesn't have buyback. But
3 hits here from Mid-1 with the Dragon Lance to the bottom lane.
Oh my god.
The right click, but jump in burst comes out. Fnatic, they get the quick grab, taking out the Vengeful Spirit. Dendy needs to reposition, sends out a couple of waves, but his BKB has already been popped here. While Mid-1 continues to siege from the low ground. Still got about 15 seconds before we get your Dig Your Raw Lycan back in action here. Will Fnatic stand and try to go for the racks? It looks like they will. This is very scary for NaVi, who had the upper hand in the laning phase and really taking the momentum of this game. And suddenly it's Fnatic doing all the siege work here. 1 second, Lycan's back, and they lose their racks just as fast, Rascal. Fnatic, can they do what they've been doing all this game and just bail out? It looks like they will.
Being annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly...
Oh, they got the Roche very fast. Very slow, very low timer, and very quick. Navi's going to be without it, and they're already in this deep position, but Mushi spouted them, and now look at this. Navi's like, I don't know where to go from here. We have Mushi on one end, they're at the Roche on the other end. Just find your way back to base, everybody. Get the hell out of here. They're trying to spread a bit. Fnatic looking to make their move. They spotted Artstyle. They're getting all the people who've been left behind. The first to go down is going to be the Venge. Dendy just admirably goes for an ult, but a quick egg is going to be canceling out the finishing blow there. He tries to stand and break the egg with the right click. He will be able to get it with the help of Dig Your Raw and General. So at least he's one notch short of NaVi, but he gets quickly swarmed up, and that's going to be it. NaVi drop game number 1. It's Fnatic who take the win.
My god. To do, but NaVi made so many mistakes this game. Like, it was uncharacteristic actually how many times NaVi were out of position, or 2 sustaining heroes with a Husker.
What?
Yeah, this is just...
No, Mushi's playing Invoker.
Was just flaming him behind the couch, in case people were wondering. He is a flamer.
I mean, I guess I have not. If I look back, I haven't seen a whole lot of Mushi Invoker. I would figure he's good at it, but based on winner's reaction, I'm excited to see lots of heal damage, and Diggeron's dead. Oh, yeah. 1,000 golden reserve, and
yeah, they should kill him
roar.
here.
They're going for mid lane. Mushi dabbling a bit far forward, and how you doing? Big Mighty Roar's going to lead things in. Dendi comes, helps burst him down. He did have to commit deep, but does not look like Fnatic will be able to rotate in time to assist Mushi. So, successful debut of the Primal Roar there, Drastic.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
So Ohio, though, it's like, I got to debut my own. Epicenter. Boom. See you later, Dragon.
Yeah, he's gonna... does he get the power? Yeah, Diggeron has no health.
There might be a bit of a disparity between the supports, though. On like one side, Fnatic, it looks like possibly getting level 6s sooner. They made their move from mid 1 to bottom lane. He has a front flip, but it's straight into death. He goes right down, a little bit of damage output, and then obviously extending the ridiculous range of his Burrow Strike. Valuing, I guess, just the initiation over everything else.
Oh, that smoke.
Okay,
nice reaction there.
And then the dust. They know that the Clinks is there since he spotted up the smoke. Will it be his own bad positioning that could lead to his demise? Will he be able to finish him off? Little by little, they got him. Yeah, the Maldic Curse is going to be more than enough to finish him off. He goes down. Meanwhile, back to the... Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Beautiful chrono from General, who hadn't been able to make an impact in the game. Well, certainly, sir, welcome to the game. Drops down a beautiful chrono to take down 2. They'll get the follow-up kill, taking out Ohio. They want more as they hustle in for Mushi. They turn it around with a stun. Cold Embrace locks him in place, but he ate the Maldic, and he's eating pretty much a full duration Death Ward. I think he's got one more curse before he finally will potentially pop. No, he'll TP back to base and somehow live.
Oh my god, that was a disaster. Turns out that Diggeron's death ended up doing NaVi a heck of a lot more good than it should have.
Wow. And with that, Fnatic not going to be able to get the Roche, but back at mid lane they go. And they're feeling like there's some time they're supposed to ramp up, and they're not looking to let that window escape them, as now they move on forward. Long jump committed in for Artstyle. Looks like they'll be able to take down the Beastmaster here. Hoping to just kind of tank the most of the Fnatic eggs so the rest of NaVi can...
They should be able to
set up something else here.
Like, Chrono's going to be down. They knew it was down with the Roar during the Roshan fight, so they can either go tier 1 or they can just kill Rosh.
Well, Ditcha, though, he thinks he gets shot in from the high ground, hits him in the back of the neck. Are you serious?
Oh, God, feels bad. They need to run now.
He was waiting for that shot and just sniped him right there. The back.
Wasn't super intuitive, you know?
No, you did not know it happened. That's what I said. You like maybe had a swirl in your head that you had to squint your eyes at. Otherwise, yeah, you'd probably just assume your game broke. Okay, they made the move, and they're second-guessing it here. General, not going for Dota yet, but my god, Midwanda got blown the hell up. Epicenter does plan from Ohio. Good burst on the Sonico, but he's going to be able to get the Cold Embrace off as a follow-up here. Not looking so good for Fnatic. Now, Ohio tries to desperately make it away, gets the Burrow off. Grave is going to expire, and he eventually gets popped right there. And on the other side, Dendi is going to get cleaned out. Does have the couple of charges on the Bloodstone, so it looks like he'll be back shortly, but turns into a 2-for-2 trade. NaVi trying to at least follow it up with a +1, taking the mid-tier 1 tower. Does not look like they can easily get it. Fnatic still holding, but here comes Diggeron looking to pop down the Dazzle. They will be able to get it. So will they get the Witch Doctor. It's just Mushi, the lone survivor here, and he just runs back and away. Damage to Timber.
Yeah, it reflects damage in the full amount, like the 4 reductions now, so it's quite a bit better, even on the tankier heroes. But yeah, Roshan being attempted here, smoke up.
Oh god, here we go, NaVi again, going to be there at the mark. Chrono lands in him. Chakrams already there. Mid-1 slowly begins to wither down. DJ's in the midst of it, has to desperately get off the Grave, and then they walk out, but they already have the Roar waiting for him. So he's just sitting there, Grave, but he can't get away or do anything about it. Huskar's going to be going down. Fnatic already lose 3, about to make it 4 as they take down Mushi. Dendi with the double puts himself into a killing spree. NaVi will gladly take the rest of that Roche and then Aegis. And they are in firm control of this one, 15-9. Fnatic lose 4. Their best to scrap together the funds to make sure that Solar Crest is done, or anything they can to a Lotus, for God's sakes, to make sure mid-1 doesn't get into too much trouble. But even at that point, no Lotus is going to stop a Chrono. Could help with the Roar, I suppose, but 3-4-3 still hanging out in the Roche area. Drops down a ward here and hopes to get some good damage on the General. He's actually forced a time walk away. They actually saved 3-4-3 with the Grave. They'll be able to back up and away, but Mushi runs in and runs right into trouble. Ditcha from the high ground like a turret. Will just easily shoot him down.
The damage is insane. You better pop that blade, Mel.
He's got to pop now. Goes for the Grave here, and behind, Epicenter does fly out from Ohio. Ditcha, though, is going to be able to get the cleanup, finishing off not 1 but 2 as he secures the triple. The rest of Fnatic have to run their way back towards the base, but NaVi in the biggest commanding lead of this game. He's already doing his thing for a Timber to be enough of a problem. We now see the damage rolling in for Ditya. He has what looks like a Deso and a Dragon Lance. Now even General, who had been starved for pretty much the whole laning phase. He's got Defusal done. Okay. Big setup from Fnatic. Will be able to get the quick, clean takedown of Soniko. Can they get the fall? But at least taking a little Ditya. Then we'll get his Aegis down as Midwan just stands and plans and tries to take out all remaining Navi members. They will be able to burst through Dendi. And with that, the second life of Ditya, him and Artstyle, they think they're confident enough to move on for Fnatic. But the stun response comes through, they're jumping from Mid-1, and they're going to be able to crush Artstyle here. Fnatic take a decent response. Mid-1, very low in life, will Blade Mail fight his way through this Necro Book and through these creeps to stay alive.
That's a 10-second BKB on Clinks as well.
Yeah, all the defensive items are going to be coming in now to go along with their huge offensive assault they've been putting on. General spotted out. Getting out the chrono right away is going to be nice. He's out for 50 seconds, nearly a minute without a buyback.
Yeah, he couldn't purge because of the cold snap stun. It's pretty unfortunate.
Ditya hanging nearby under in his skeleton walk here. No gem for Fnatic. Oh, they jump right past him. The stun's going to be there from Ohio, and quickly Fnatic try to split. EMP's going to be dropping. They've already made their move for the prize Huskar here. He's caught in the chakram, looks to go for the balls dive out. Goes in, BKB is going to be expired. Can they fight through the damage? They will be able to take him down, but the response from Ohio, a good committed, nice epicenter stun combo, and NaVi will lose all 5. Whoa.
Okay, so about that 5-step program you were talking about a second ago.
We're at 2.
What? So as long as DJ's in the right spot, it should be pretty easy actually to keep the Huskar alive.
That's where you got General with the Defusal, hopefully there to help out. Yule's fly, or not Yule's, Tornado flies. They're going to see if they can get another big initiator here, but he gets help with the Cold Embrace while Ditya begins to right-click on through, goes for 1, will get the Ohio takedown, and already Fnatic have lost 2. The Roar's going to be there. They have targeted the Huskar. They're going to look to burst him down. A Grave flies through to keep him alive and well. As he goes for the Blade Mail, they will be able to Yule him up. He flies back down, and he gets killed. Fnatic will lose 4 on this skirmish, and just as we were kind of stringing together hopes for Fnatic, NaVi will be able to answer back in their own way. Probably keeping General way in the backside, and with this Clinks, I mean, he hits him so far away we don't even see where he's are, but look at the wraparound play from Fnatic. Here it is, the YOLO play. Oh no, he's how's it going? Goes right into Ditya with a huge epicenter. Can the save be there? They can. They get to the Cold Embrace, he'll be fine. Mushi gets quickly bursted down. Death Ward is going to be out, but the vengeance from NaVi has already been unleashed. General gets a follow-up, gets the chrono. It's going to be on DJ here. He's not going to be able to get the save off. He goes down. He does manage to ghost up there and waltz his way back into the base, but the chase is on. NaVi has cleared out for 4. Make it 5 if you count the buyback here. Mid-1, it's going to be his last life when he goes down. So will game number 2, it looks like. NaVi have done it. Triple kill at the end there for Artstyle. And
as soon as their Huskar gets disabled, it's kind of over, and I know Winter's shaking his head because he saw Mushi and Boker.
With the IO plus the Chen.
Yeah.
And it is going to be a Dendi mid-tanking. Guys, I'm going to get final thoughts from you. Get
in from the Sky or the Kunkka. But I think they want to wait until Ohio gets a couple of levels, so it's going to be the mid-off lane here from Fnatic. Pretty standard stuff. And then regardless of how hard Fnatic tried to dodge this matchup, they're still going to have to deal with it. Sand King against melee is just unbelievably hard to deal with.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of it there. Now he's going to go for the strike. If he gets some caustic bumps, might not be necessary.
Was he still level 1?
Artstyle's right there and takes him down. Really, really nice.
But Lana might actually be like the best support Kunkka player in the world right now, so.
Yeah. Okay, they've made their move. There it is, Exhibit A for the Kunkka setup right now, but they do have Soniko who rotates in, offers off his own help, and with the Spirit Power going on through, they're going to be able to take down the Skywrath Mage. Can they make it a 2-for-0 trade? DJ says, I will drop this little title, and you're not going to be able to make it past, but he runs right into trouble. It's Ditya, who's got all the power coming out, and will easily be able to take him down. NaVi off to a hot start, 3-0.
He has an Aquila, so that's why he has extra stats. A little bit interesting, but
Barry just in his own world, taking the creeps down the top lane. Mushi, who may not know it, is surrounded. Artstyle, he's coming in. The Bloodhounds are out. Can Mushi find his way out from this one? Oh, he's got one level 1 Timber Chain. He just gets right to the front of Artstyle here. Turns the corner. 3-4-3 looks to come in and intercept. Tries to go for Dendi here. Dendi's going to burrow strike in, and now General shows up, makes it a 3-on-2. The stuns come crashing forward. 3-4-3 is going to go down. Mushi says, I'll at least get that one kill before my own life goes down. And that will be the end of it there. Looks like it turns into a 2-for-2 trade, as they also get Artstyle.
The creeps
gonna be sprouted up here. He can't seem to make it past this ridiculous army. Doubles back to go for General instead. General trying to flip his way out. Will be able to make it away. missed the stomp, so DJ will not get locked down, and he could safely make it back to the tower, but he says, I'll take that Centaur life first. Thank you. Curious how anxious they are going to be to try to go on the offensive with it, or if NaVi feel like, oh, this is our pace, and we can just kind of...
I mean, they can do that. That's a nice thing about their lineup, is they have a lot of ways they can play. They have a lot of global presence. Okay, at the center, going to be a little bit wasted here.
And Dendy and I able to get a big target. Artstyle will be going down as Mushi crushes him in. And now they'll get the follow-up. NaVi will respond, taking down 3-4-3. Mushi is thinking about kind of moving for Dendy here. Person down very low. Dendy trying to head to the tower and away from Soniko. He goes down. And now Diggy comes in from that same tower, is able to truck on forward. They will take Mushi down. Turns into now a 3-for-2 triple kill for General, as he's able to kind of clean it up on the back of his Nature's Prophet. Suddenly a wild mid-one Weaver shows up from the top lane, and he's looking to go for a cleanup on Soniko in the back lines. Can he tether away? Whee! Tries to make it back out. It looks like he might be able to make it away. He is juking and jiving around, and mid-one says, you know what? Forget it. Tries to run away instead, but Soniko hits him with that spear ball, and they get the last right click. Oh, it goes from bad to worse for Fnatic.
Okay, when you're playing against Fury and Wisp, you kind of want to engage onto those two heroes unless you have a good counter initiation for the relocate, which I would say Fnatic don't really, except for the fact that, you know, Mushi does damage. And speaking of damage, goodbye.
Mushi dead, thinking he can man up there against Dijara, but he's got plenty of help nearby. I feel like it's been going on forever, and he's just been a tirade that's been kind of tough to deal with here. So NaVi makes good track with the tempo of their game, and looks like they've been spotted out in Ohio here, who's just trying to simply farm his way back into the game. And he's dead now. Epicenter will be committed for it, but that means they don't have to worry about the roar here when they engage in this top for tier 1.
Yeah, he's almost got Blink too, so like 600 away. They might get Artstyle though. He's got a lot of creeps with him.
Mid-one needs to avoid all those creeps though. Gets netted down. Can he get bursted? He will. He'll go down trying to catch the Chen here.
That was so nicely done, actually. So is she gonna burn? Yep. See ya.
Okay. And he picks up that one too. 14-4. It ain't gonna get any easier for Fnatic, as now they've spotted out 3-4-3, but after the burrow, he will be able to TP away. They going for a fancy steal?
There's no way.
Oh, it's done and we're smoked. Whoa, we better get out of here.
Time to bail, boys.
They don't know where to go. Half of them are heading north, another half heading south. Still behind NaVi. DJ's been spotted, so NaVi think they can make a move for that, and then they also spot out the 3-4-3 Skyward Mage. So they take care of him. DJ's gonna frantically dish out the boat, but then he'll get pounced on. Oh, it's Fnatic, unfortunately, just getting spotted out right after the conclusion of this Roche, and NaVi just kind of clearing them out here.
They got one. So you throw the Swarm out, you Chikuchi in, you deal some damage. I don't know how often they've picked Weaver recently. I don't know if it's something that they allude to very often, but I think that the hero can still be played in a much more aggressive fashion, and given the pacing of the game, that NaVi... I mean, he's dead now, yeah. But given the pacing, I still feel like he should be a little bit more active than he is. Like, too much time spent like split pushing and whatnot.
Ohio also going to get hit. NaVi covering split pushers from both sides of the globe on this one. And NaVi's full team not even necessary for that. They can go high ground with this, honestly. Like,
Denny might be in some trouble here. That was not the burrow.
Oh, but then just like that, suddenly
JK.
two people come in and it's a 3-on-1. What started as a 1-on-1 where Mushi was winning, turned into a 3-on-1 where NaVi will easily clean it up.
Dude, this is, you know that the game is really bad when the net worth is separated by color.
Oh, I thought he just kindly organized that for us, Rascal.
No, that's we're having a bad time right now.
Oh yeah, this is turning into a shutout, pretty much, with net worth all belonging to NaVi on this one. They might lose some people here, and Fnatic could get a pretty forgiving net worth swing if this NaVi squad can't kind of recollect at this point. It looks like Dendy will commit in once more. They're looking to burst down Ohio. Boat does fly. The rump should help mitigate the damage
so
for Fnatic, but yeah, it's just too much to tank through a mid-one, even with the help of the boat. It looks like he's been brought pretty low, tries to make it away. DJ gets bursted down, and General is going to grab the double kill in the back end of this one. Fnatic lose 3, and they throw in the towel. NaVi will take our first best of 3.
A Huskar plus IO mid against a Beastmaster. Like, Beastmaster can't do anything in